Inside of the Kerr Union building on Commonwealth University's Bloomsburg campus, 150 high school students from 8 area school districts across central Pennsylvania spent part of Thursday debating world issues. This was all a part of a high school model United Nations conference the college was hosting. Dr. Peter Dorschler, professor of political science and faculty advisor for the UN Student Group, says this is the 5th year he has been running the event.
We divide them up into 4 groups based on committees of the United Nations, and then each of those 4 groups debates 2 topics during the course of the day.
Dorschler says the students represent country delegations. He says the goal is to hear what each country thinks about these important issues and hopefully by the end come up with some resolution based on compromise and some shared interest. Dorschler says sometimes that is difficult if the countries don't really see eye to eye. Students representing Ukraine from Delaware Valley School District in Pike County say this is a meaningful opportunity not only for them, but all students.
It's really nice to sort of have this opportunity to look at how politics at the international level is run and simulate that myself and talk about some of the real world issues that, as Jack said before, we don't really cover in government class.
There's a lot going on in the world right now. The topics for the Model UN were chosen last year. However, with recent developments, those topics changed. Dorschler says it's important to get kids interested in world events at a young age.
The sooner the better, because these issues really resonate around the world and they impact everybody. And unfortunately, we don't always think about them. We can be kind of clustered and cocooned sometimes in our communities and not see outside of our county lines.
Students say they had about a month to plan for the event. They wrote position papers which outline their position on the subject from their country's perspective. They also do a 1-minute introductory speech that they prepare in advance. There's also a lot of research to be done.
You don't have that many students in our high school who are this passionate and this interested in international relations, politics, government, stuff like that. So to be able to have a forum where everyone can come together and discuss these kinds of issues is really an enriching experience.
With the war in Ukraine still raging on, it was interesting to see what the student team representing Ukraine would do to end the war.
Really having a conversation between Russia and Ukraine to try to figure out what we can do to get both sides to reach an understanding that prioritizes as many as possible of their priorities.
Justin Gick, Newswatch 16, Columbia County.